an hour. Let's go to 50 miles an hour.
Okay.
Okay. Let's hold this thing level, not pivoting. Pick something out in front of you or some sideways on the side that you're just kind of guiding it to. There you go. Okay, let's go into a power off stall. Bring the nose up and the power down.
Power down.
Yep. Hold it up there. Now when it stalls like it is, there you go. So just power forward. Then hold it down. There you go. Let's slow it down again. 50 miles an hour and hold 2,500 feet. Get those the rudder balance. All crucial to keep that straight. Idle, it's back on your stick. Keep drawing this back. Now when it brakes, there you go. Power up. Okay, not above 50. Let's just, so we can do more of these.
Okay.
Okay. Idle. Stick back. And when it brakes, right down. There you go. Just enough to catch it. Okay. Start to bring our power down. Not real fast, so to get that back going. Hold it there. Up. Hold the stick back. When it brakes. There you go. Keep it left rudder. There. Go. Bring it back again. Hold it in balance there. You can see, you can feel the balance. Brakes, add power. Bring it back up again. Now see how, get too much rudder? If you let that rudder fade, left aileron, oh, it's real washy there, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's recover. Let's go back upstairs to 2,700 feet. Okay, climbing right turn towards the racetrack over there. And we'll go to 2,700 feet at the same time. Okay, look at your ball all the time. You got to start looking at the running the scan from left to right, checking that ball. Okay, if you want to really see about your ball and everything, try doing these rolls. See, if I put in the aileron, I got a counter. All right. These were Dutch rolls back in the day. So you can learn to balance with your feet. You have to counter with your rudders. Try that. Now if you put in too much rudder, it starts banking on you. Yeah, yeah. Work to synchronize that. Bring our power down a little bit. Okay, let's keep this altitude 2,800. Now look at synchronizing that movement. Kind of like a dance. Got to synchronize the thing. Pick out something that, you know, like there's a string or a wire running from our tail to our nose, taking us to some pond out there or something, and you just keep in that same center line going at the pond while you're rolling back and forth. Keep the nose down. We're going to keep climbing. Okay, clear on the right. Let's do about a 45-degree turn to the right. And let's start slow flying again. So you can feel what the balance would be. Lead right rudder in there as you're coming around through that turn. Right rudder is needed in a right turn, and the left rudder is needed in a left turn. Okay, right about there. Let's start slow flying at 3,000. Now look at the difference. We're up at 3,000 feet, and we still got a good 4 or 5 miles of visibility just in this area. Okay, let's start flying at 60. Hold 3,000 feet, 60 miles an hour. Remember, pitch controls airspeed, power controls our altitude. Left stick. Hold it on center. Pick something outside there that you're going towards. Okay, now let's stay on it. Make a 90-degree turn to our left. See the quarry out there and the smoke coming from it? Let's go right at the quarry. Okay, let's fly right at the quarry at 60 miles an hour. And the center of your airplane should not leave that quarry. See how you're dumping the right wing over? Get the right wing back up. Look to side to side. Okay, a nice 90-degree turn to our right. Now, you're looking at these ponds out here under our wing or so. So you got to start making a nice easy turn to the left.
The left?
To the left, I'm sorry.
That's 21 Victor Romeo, Sphinx Tower, runway 17 Archer, clear for takeoff. Turn left on course.
Okay, take this heading. Now, 90-degree turn. What would be turning to our left?
To our left, we'd be going
90-degree turn. Got to be something out on our leading wing, right? So it'd be about this road.
Yes.
Okay, let's make a turn for it. Again, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, start to roll out, 19, 20, about 20 seconds, all right, to take it a turn 90 degrees, all right, 90-degree turn to our left again, that's about where that pond is out there, that kind of triangle shape or whatever it is. Again, now you have 20 seconds to get around and also to check your instruments. And then we're going to fly directly over that pond.
Okay.
Which for airspeed, power controls our ascent rate. So we add a little power to get up that 100 feet. Now we hold everything level, and we should be climbing just straight ahead to our 3,000 feet, 60 miles an hour.
Storm 21 Victor Romeo, contact.
Coming into 3,000, you can start to lower the nose a little bit, and the power, just kind of hold it right there. Okay, let's make a turn to our right. On our right wing, we should be looking at that pond down there, right? There's a pond that's shaped like a triangle. 1001, 1002, 1003, and then there's a bigger one just after it. 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 1012, 13, 14, 15. Notice how we're getting back in that crappy weather again.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. All right, we just went from where we could see 5 miles and now we could see 3. Let's drop down to 2,500 here. So it seems to be getting a little worse around Sphinx. But we maintain our direction right now of ahead. Basically, if you look at your compass, we're on an east heading, right?
Yes.
So now we could think about turning to different headings. So if we want to go to 60 degrees, the way this compass works is you have to fly away from the number. You see the 6 is on the right side? So let's turn to 60 degrees. That means we have to turn left anyway. I mean, if you even think about it, it has to be a left turn. Okay, this is good altitude. Let's just stay at 27. As we come around. Now, if you kind of judge yourself, you say, oh, when I come out looking at that lower right east corner of the bay there on Benbrook, maybe that's about my 60-degree heading point. Let the compass catch up. There you go. Right there. Okay, I'm going to release the controls. So you can feel that the nose wants to drop down a little bit, right? So
Yes,
you can trim it up a little by just moving our trim button. I got it. Just take that pressure off a little bit. Okay, let's go back to an east heading. So you look at that and you say, okay, 30 degrees. Just about where might I be at 30 degrees? So pick something and let's just rotate to it.
Okay. I'll pick the bend in that road right up there.
Okay. Now, see how you rush the rudder?
Yeah, I rushed the rudder.
Yeah. We were like this, and then all of a sudden we just, it felt like, you know, you rushed it over, and that's when the ball went to the right. All right. Let's start again here. You're going to make the turn. All you need is just a little bit of application of the stick, a little bit of pressure. Let the airplane catch up.
Okay.
And then look at your rudder. Again, in the soul flying, so many times people like to step on the rudder and everything. Just let it come around. Now you were picking that bend in the road a little bit. Roll out on it. I probably should have been closer. Yeah, we're just a little bit, it's almost on. Here it's coming in a little bit. You're bending the road east heading?
Yes.
Okay. So now let's go to 120. So you got to fly away from the number. Where do you think that's going to bring us out? 120. Another 30 degrees to your right.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's try that. Again, just let the airplane just naturally roll over there.
Okay.
And not turning on the vertical. You want to make all of your banking with the longitudinal line, not the vertical line.
Okay.
That's why I say people rush when they start pressing here, or you know, oh, I got to get that nose zinging around there.
Right.
No, it's all about the ailerons. It's not about the rudder. Rudder's just there to keep it in coordinated flight. So as we start to progress here, we can say, let's come back to an easterly heading, and let's go down to 2,600 feet. So we have to bring our power down. Easterly, like you said. Now because we went a little more south, we can't come back to the road. So now it's going to be south of the road, right?
Right.
Right. 2,600 feet. Start bringing our power back up a little bit. There you go. And let's go to the 120 degrees to the right, or to the south. Yeah. So I can just let the airplane naturally roll on the longitudinal and come around to our point. Notice how you keep like this curvature of the dash to the horizon, and it just has a nice, easy movement around there. Notice you don't get this yawing in your butt and your back.
Right.
Okay, let's roll out. Okay, we're approximately 2,700 feet here. We've been moving around here at 60 miles an hour. Let's hold 60, and we'll just assume that we've now into an emergency.
Okay.
We have to hold 60 for a number. Hold 60. Hold 60. Why are you letting it down? It's not, you know. We were doing 60 all along. Okay, I'm going to let go of the stick.
Okay.
So, now we got to look for a place to land. We have plenty of time. If we were in some other airplanes and everything, we could maybe try to restart or something. But I'm not getting out to prop the blade. So now we got to really look at somewhere to put down. Okay, so we got a pretty big space to our right and to our left.
Yes.
Okay, we got cattle sitting down here, not much over here. Okay, so we could look at, you know, looks a little flatter, doesn't look like we're going to run over anybody. Do we see any fence lines? Well, we don't want to go over to our left too far because of those power lines, right?
Correct.
So we could sit here and circle around looking for a place, then eventually getting down enough that we could make a landing right underneath us, right?
Correct.
But you notice we're holding a glide here of 60 miles an hour while we search for something. We don't want to go too far behind us because you can see all the fence rows.
Yes.
Okay, so we're looking pretty good out here. I kind of picked a good spot to have an emergency in. But if these were all trees or something, we'd have to look at stalling the airplane right on top of the trees. Because we don't want to go into trees like a dart. We want the wings to pick us, you know, keep us from going inside so we can be found, right?
Correct.
Okay, let's add power and go around. Go around. Boy, it seems to be getting nicer here at Spinks rather than nasty way it was out there, huh?
It is bad back there.
Now, the closer we are to the ground, the worse it is. Now, notice here, we got fence row over here.
Yes.
We also got to think about which way the wind was coming from, and it was primarily out of the southeast here. But an emergency is an emergency is an emergency, right?
Right.
Got to do what you got to do in order to get it down. Now, let's climb back upstairs. And let's say this is all woods here underneath us, and only that green field out there to our left is where we can get down.
Okay.
Bring our power down. Let's hold 60 miles an hour. Now, does it look like we're going to be too high and can't get there?
Uh-huh.
Now we can go into what we call a coordinated slip. We're going to drop our left wing into our field while we use our right rudder to get the greatest amount of altitude loss without a gain in airspeed. So you can see how we can bring that right down to the ground. Right? Break out. Then we'll go around. Try that one more time.
Okay.
Take a climbing left turn. Okay, start coming around again. I'm going to put on our carb heat this time. Okay, bring our power down. Now I want you to do it. Hold the nose up a bit. Left wing, left aileron, right rudder. Full right, full left. Hold it in there now. Hold it all the way down. Stick all the way down to that corner like you're pushing the airplane right into the corner. Okay, let's go around. Left rudder, aileron level out, full power. And turning off the carburetor heat. our power down. I'll get the carburetor heat. Powered idle. And let's slip it down. This is what they call a slip. Oh, nasty slip. Put your nose up because you don't want to coming down at 80. Left wing down, full aileron into it. And full right rudder. You can really feel when you're into it, get that left rudder in there a little, roll it back. There you go. You can even stall the airplane in this configuration. But you can see how you can change your position very quickly, right?
Right.
Okay, let's go around. Then we'll start heading back to Spinks. There you go.
Fort Spinks, status information, uniform 1645 Zulu observation, wind 140 at 7, visibility 10. Ceiling 2,900 overcast, temperature 92.4, altimeter. Uniform. Fort Spinks, status information, uniform 1645 Zulu observation.
That's high enough, 2,000.
Visibility 12. Ceiling 2,900 overcast, temperature 92.4, altimeter 3018.
They're calling for lower overcast than when we left.
17
With the
left,
nose down.
operation suspended due to wet surface conditions.
2300, close to at 80.
35 left, ILS out of service. Rouse control on initial contact, your information uniform. Fort Spinks, status information.
Again, get the wings level. Don't let it sit and yaw on vertical.
And 8239 Lima, looking for the option 17 right.
239 Lima, runway 17 right, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, Cessna 8239 Lima 17 right.